Hi students, this is Ms. Johnson with finding the circumference of a circle. Our sabbat today is we are going to be able to calculate that distance around, which is called the circumference of a circle. You are going to need 4 things for today. You are going to need a piece of paper to take these notes on. You're going to need a pencil, your bright yellow gold formula sheet, and a calculator. Alright, on your formula sheet, we are going to be focusing on the circle portion today. So make sure that you're looking at this area with the orange rectangle going around it. And let's go ahead and draw a circle. If you don't already, have a circle drawn in the left-hand column. We're going to draw the 2D shape, and if you recall, the diameter goes all the way across. So draw a line and label it D for diameter. And then the radius just goes halfway across. So draw a line from the middle out and label it R. Alright, if we are working with circumference, that is a fancy word that circles get to use for the perimeter around a circle. So going all the way around, we can call it perimeter, but because it's a circle, they get the fancy word circumference. And there are actually 2 formulas we can use to find circumference. If we are given the diameter, we can find the circumference by doing pi times diameter. If we are given the radius, keep in mind that if you put 2 radius, which would then be called a radii, together, you would get the diameter. The other formula we could use is the circumference is 2 times pi times radius, because 2 radius gives us the diameter. Alright, knowing this, I got a little video for you. Check it out.
Here is a circle, it knows how to get around. It has a radius from center to rim, and its diameter's a line that goes from side to side while passing through the center. Now isn't that simple? Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Here is a circle, it knows how to get around. It has a radius from center to rim, and its diameter's a line that goes from side to side while passing through the center. Now isn't that simple? Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d. Pi r squared sounds like area to me. When I need a circumference, I'll just use pi d.
That's a catchy little tune, don't you think? I'm sure you'll be singing that in your head all night or all day long. Yay! Alright, let's get into learning how to calculate their circumference. Example number 1. Here's a circle, and we are given that the radius is 6 centimeters. Well, if we're given the radius, then I'm going to use the formula to find the circumference that uses the radius. So I'm going to do 2 times pi times radius. So I'm going to do 2 times pi, and our radius is 6. So I'm going to substitute 6 in for r. Then I'm going to do my math. Well, I know that 2 times 6 is 12. So actually, there are some times where you will be asked to leave your answer in terms of pi. So you might just be able to say 12 pi centimeters, and that would be your circumference going all the way around the circle. Other times, we are going to want you to actually give us the entire numerical answer. So if you use the pi button on your calculator and you do 12 times pi, rounding it to the hundredths place, you will get 37.70 centimeters. If you do not have a scientific calculator, or if you're asked to use 3.14, if you do 12 times 3.14, you'll get an answer just slightly less of 37.68. That's because pi has all of those decimals, and it makes your answer just be a little bit bigger. And our label for circumference is we are just measuring a distance, just like we would be measuring a length, so our label is just going to be centimeters. All right, next example. If I give you a circle and you're supposed to find the circumference and you're given the diameter, we're going to use circumference equals pi times diameter formula. And this is almost even easier, because if we're given that our diameter is 16, if we are asked to leave our answer in terms of pi, we can just leave it as 16 pi centimeters. If you are asked to get a number, if you are using pi, if you do 16 times pi on your calculator, you would get 50.27 centimeters. If you use 3.14 and do 16 times 3.14, again, you'll get just a little bit less, 50.24 centimeters. All right, that's our short video for today. I need you to draw a line at the bottom of your paper and finish filling out these sentences for your summary. Today, I need to remember that the formulas for finding circumference of a circle are, there's two of them. What are they? When do you use them? And secondly, one question I have is, what question do you have about circles or circumference of a circle? Thanks for tuning in. Your worksheet will be passed out soon. Be productive, get it done.